we just got the conversation going about his band and stuff. And I said, well, I play a bit of bass and stuff like that. And he goes, well, I'm looking for a bassist. And that's how I ended up going, you know.
Hello everyone, welcome back to UNCNTRD Go Live. As per usual, I'm Tom. Today we're joined by a band I have recently talked to, and we just decided to get everything fucking ready. We're talking to a band called, I believe they're called Sacred Starfish, and they've just joined. So we'll be having them on in a matter of minutes, hopefully, I think. Let me just very excited to have these lot on. We talked while we was at Rocksoft, and just like that, organised having them on. This should be a good episode. Should be a fun episode. Here we go, I think. Let me sort this out. Oh dear. I don't know what's going on with this, but we're gonna see if we can sort this out. It shouldn't be too. It should work. Hopefully, I fucking hope it does. We've only ever had this problem at least once a month. Here we go. Hello.
Oh,
How are we doing?
not bad. Yourself?
Yeah, busy. Fucking busy in personal life shit, but we move. It's an absolute pleasure to have you lot on.
Thank you so much. It's a
Other-
pleasure to be here.
It was very I was about to say it wasn't very last minute, but we managed to book it in like really quickly.
Yeah.
And it's great to have you lot on, especially for what I'd say is an up and coming band.
Yeah, for sure.
That pretty much describes us at this point.
Fair play. So, just to kind of get everyone watching an idea, would you like to give us a nice little introduction to you lot, please?
Yeah. So we are Sacred Starfish, pioneers of the fecal metal genre, as we like to call ourselves. So our band is like, all of our lyrics are all fecal related.
Fair play.
The gap in the market that kind of popped up, and we thought no one else has done this. We
Yeah.
might as well give it a go.
No one else does it.
Why not?
So here we are. I am Blaze Tate, lead singer and lead guitarist. And Joe, you can introduce yourself.
Yep, my name's Joe Street, and I play bass guitar and sometimes sing.
Awesome.
Backing vocals, yeah.
Awesome. Well, on behalf of me, welcome to the UNCNTRD Podcast. You are, I believe, episode 4 now.
Awesome.
So, so just to kind of kick it all off, what made you get into this genre of music? Because in all honesty, it is something that I have never heard of, but it's intriguing.
So in all honesty, it started about 3 years ago. Me and the former bassist of the band, we were in college together, and we had to create a song for some form of project. And we kind of originally took the name from, we were heavily inspired by Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit, and how he calls himself the Chocolate Starfish.
Fair play.
So originally we thought we'll name the band Chocolate Starfish, and then we kind of thought, well, what kind of goes with that? And obviously everyone knows what Chocolate Starfish is. So we kind of thought that theme has to kind of work with the band, and it's kind of taken off from there, really. We started with one little song as part of a project, and then me and Chris, the former bassist at the time, kind of thought there's something further here. Like we can go further with this. So obviously now, I mean, here we sit 2 albums deep.
Yeah,
fair play. Fair play to you. You're literally like cementing your craft here, especially with
Yeah.
2 albums as well.
Yeah. I mean,
Mental. It is mental.
yeah, I mean, for me, when I joined the band back in October last year, it was the kind of same thing again. Like, you know, I met Blaze at college and stuff like that, and we just got the conversation going about his band and stuff. And I said, well, I play a bit of bass and stuff like that. And he goes, well, I'm looking for a bassist. And that's how I ended up going, you know. Just sent him a demo clip of me playing, and he's like, right, you're in.
Easy stuff. Easy as
Yeah,
that.
it was that easy to get in.
Pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what? Obviously, you said about Fred Durst. Is there any like other bands or artists that kind of inspire the sound behind your music?
So there's quite a few, really. I mean, what we do, especially for our albums, for the 2 we put out so far, we have 10 songs on each album. 7 of each are parodies and 3 are originals. So we kind of, because I'm inspired by so many different bands, I kind of like pick and choose. For me, a lot of bands that I'm inspired by, and just pick a song and like we just like twist it, change the lyrics, change the song a little bit, and put it out. So we've got Powerwolf, we've got Dirty Dancing. What else have we got?
Fucking hell.
Fabaton. Sorry, I've gone kind of blank here. Dragon Force. And yeah, it's quite a mix like that.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely gonna have to go and listen to these 2 albums after this, and I will send you over my reaction to what I'm going into this blind, and I don't know what's going to happen, but it's probably going to end up with me being a really big fan.
Let's hope so.
I think that's most people's reaction, to be honest. No one knows what to expect, especially when I turn around and say, right, we do fecal metal. People are like, okay, right, break that down. What is that? No one has a clue what we do, because I think we're the only people that do what we do.
Fair play. First fucking band for everything, really, isn't there?
Exactly. I mean, that's kind of where I was aiming for. I didn't want to just do something
You are
generic.
the pioneers of fecal metal.
That's what we say.
Yeah.
Wow. Fucking hell. That is a genre and a half. That's like genuinely like that's on par with like moancore.
yeah, I'm with you.
So, what have been some of like, your favourite like, venues or like, events that you've played?
To be completely honest, as of right now, as a band, like as a full 3-piece band, we've only done 4 gigs.
Oh,
so we're quite short on ones that we can list. But I mean, personally, out of the 4 we've done, 2 have been in the same.
Out of the 4 that you've done,
and 2 were at the same venue, so we've only done 3 venues. So either the Lumley and Skegness or the Morisco and Sutton-on-Sea are the 2 for me that are the best. I don't know on your opinions, Joe.
I mean, for me, I think it was the Lumley, and purely because it was my first ever gig that I did. So for me, yeah, I'd say the Lumley and Skegness was one to remember.
Nice one. Is there any like festivals or like venues that you've got your sights set on in the future?
There's so many, but obviously, I'm an avid gig goer anyway, so I've been to a lot of venues like Rock City, the Rescue Rooms, Big Two from Nottingham. Would love to do the Brickmakers one day in Norwich, as we were down there, obviously, the other week.
I'm sure Simon would definitely get you lot on.
We've had chats with him. There might be something there, hopefully. But I mean, it depends how big you want to go. I mean, obviously, there's lots of good little small venues around, lots of little pubs and similar that we want to do. We want to do a few more gigs like Lincoln and stuff. Is a big city for us. There's quite a few in Grimsby. I'd quite like to do. Like the Yardbirds is a great venue. And it depends how big we want to get. I mean, obviously, depends how big we can take this. Wembley would be a great stadium, but
yeah,
fair enough. Nice one. So I'm going through my fucking list here. Have you got any upcoming gigs yet, or?
We've got we've got I think 6 upcoming at the moment.
Nice one.
So let me try and rattle these off. We've got the Morisco again in Sutton-on-Sea on Saturday this week. Nice. Then we're playing at Olivia's Bar in Skegness with another 3 bands on the lineup. That's on the 31st of May. Then we're playing in Lincoln on the 13th of June with another 3 bands. I think after that's the Morisco again on the 26th of July.
Yeah.
Then we're doing Smash the Stereotype Festival in August at Tatchell, which is a big one for us. And then potentially we've got the Lumley Festival at the end of August. I think I've got them all there.
Yeah. That was all right in
Awesome.
order. Yeah.
Perfectly in order as well.
I've got it memorised.
Easy.
We just had to get tour t-shirts printed.
Exactly.
So
fingers crossed. I don't know why I said that, but right. So we are now. We've fucking hell. We've managed to rattle off the professional questions. Now it's time for the shithousery.
Yes.
Is what I like. Oh fuck! I knocked my fucking tripod, but
excellent.
We move. So, if your band could have a mascot, but it has to be an inanimate object, what would it be?
A mascot, an inanimate object. Oh, what a good question.
We are very proud of that question. That has been in like the chamber for years. And
I mean, realistically, for what we do, there's only one thing it could really be, isn't it? And that's a solid turd.
Yeah,
that's
that
probably the best thing to mascot us. Really, I don't know if you've got any better opinions, Joe.
A piece of shit. Yeah, I mean, it works, doesn't it?
Exactly, and it's technically got meaning behind it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that.
If you could see a band that, I always butcher this question as well. I don't know why I've got it in the fucking on the list anymore. Basically, a band that you can't see anymore is a fuck. A band that aren't in their prime anymore, back in their prime. So if you could see a band that are no longer in their prime, in their prime, who would you want to see?
Oh God.
I mean, I've got a really boring answer.
You're gonna say like Black Sabbath or something?
I was gonna say Metallica. They're definitely not in their prime anymore. They're still good, but they're prime,
and expensive.
Master Republic, Sawcliffe, but there would probably be my choice. And that's quite a boring answer, really. They're very basic, but
we've never had Metallica mentioned on this at all. No one has ever mentioned like prime Metallica.
Wow.
I'm surprised at that because they're a massive band.
Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's massive.
What about you,
what a band that still formed now, or
just any. So they could no longer be together. They could still be a band, just a band that aren't in their prime or together in their prime and together.
I mean, it's hard because there's so many good out there. But I'd say like Nirvana or something like that because you'll never get them again. So
yeah,
I'll probably say
that's true.
Not a bad answer.
You never get to see so many artists that are current now that are just massive. Like obviously Pat Smear and Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
And of course Kurt Cobain.
Of course.
Okay.
So, if you could put, this is gonna be completely fucking left hook right here.
Oof.
If you could put one of your songs in a scene of a film, where would you put it?
Oh my God.
Imagine one of our songs in a film. Really?
Imagine.
That is a good question.
Oh.
That's hard as well. Good one though.
Yeah, especially with what our stuff is. It's not. Ooh.
I mean, I've got one film I'm currently thinking of.
I guess like the Human Centipede or something.
Yep, exactly.
Yep. I mean, yeah, I could get with that.
Be confusing as fuck.
Rectal incision in the Human Centipede would be perfect.
Brilliant. Fucking class.
Guess we'll go with that. It just matches, doesn't it?
It would fit so well.
Kind of relating on the subject of films. If people to make a biopic about Sacred Starfish, which celebrities would you want to play yourselves?
Oh,
Right, we're like reaching like right to the end of the questions, and we've done these in 20 minutes.
oh my god!
Somehow.
I'll be honest. I'm not someone who watches a lot of films, so I'm not someone who
Okay.
knows a lot of like actors or celebrities and stuff. I would probably go with something simple and basic like Johnny Depp, because I get told a lot, especially when I do
Easy.
my eyeliner. I get told I look like Jack Sparrow all the time, so I feel like it's
Easy.
best fitting to at least look like me.
True.
That's actually like spot on. I have no idea for me because I don't look like a lot of actors. But if I grew my hair a bit longer, I'd say, well, he's not even an actor. He's a artist. But I'd say Zayn Malik.
Oh, fair play.
That's all I
Fair
can.
play.
That would be interesting. Johnny Depp and Zayn Malik in a film.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of music people are kind of transitioning over to film now anyway.
Yeah, they do seem to.
Yeah.
Banging film then.
That'll be a hell of a film.
Johnny Depp.
What a film that would be.
Johnny Depp and Zayn Malik take on the human centipede.
Fucking hell. What a film there.
The bang of film for it.
Wow. So, the question everyone sticks around for, it's everyone's favourite question here. What's your go-to meal deal?
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't think
we
I've
was
ever
asking
bought
this.
a meal deal in my life.
it's funny.
We was asking this question at Love Rocks. Everyone fucking loved it.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever bought a meal deal in my life.
Really?
Yeah,
I bought one today.
perfect. I'll let you answer for us.
Yeah, I mean, what did I have? I had what are them called? The chicken bits, the fridge raiders.
Fridge Raiders.
Yeah, that as a snack.
What ones did you have though?
Hey,
What flavour did you have?
it was the yellow packet. It was that one. Whichever, I don't know what flavour it is, but it was that packet. And
I'm like a Fridge Raiders connoisseur.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't
I
often.
fucking love a pack of Fridge Raiders.
They are good. They are good though. I think for a drink I had an iced coffee, which I wouldn't normally go for. I'd go for like a Monster or something like that. And then, well, I went to Morrison's to get my meal deal, so I went to the salad bar for my main.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was good though. Good. Bought it
Easy.
I love how that's the question that everyone sticks around for.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it. It's like a staple because it's like evolved. When I was doing the original show that we did on YouTube, it was just what's your favourite sandwich? I thought, fuck it. Evolution for the live series, meal deal.
Fair. I mean, yeah, fair.
You're good.
Yeah. So what's your favourite? If you could pick a meal deal, what is your favourite meal deal?
This throws me completely. I'm not someone who like goes out and buys meal deals, so I'm kind of
Fair play.
quite thrown by that, to be
Like
honest.
BLT sandwich or something. For you.
Yeah.
And a water.
Water. That's all I drink. That's all I ever drink.
Fair play.
Gotta
Easy.
stay healthy.
That is true. Then there's me, there's the absolute connoisseur of Fridge Raiders.
I mean, fair play, right?
So we've somehow managed to rattle off every single question on my list, and we're now down to the last bit.
Wow, we really don't waffle that much, do we? We need to work on our waffle.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah, something we
Yeah. So I'm gonna kind of throw this one out here. So this last bit that I'll get every band to do. I didn't include it in last week's episode because time. So I'm going to ask you to create a dream team band. It could be it's a band mixed up of whoever the fuck you want in it. You can be in the band if you want. Anyone dead gets brought back to life. And it's just got to have the core fundamentals of a normal band. So like a singer, guitarist, bassist and drummer.
This is so funny because me and Joe actually come up with one like last
Yeah.
week or so.
Oh, fucking hell. Easy.
Go on, Joe.
Right. Okay, so singer, I'll have Ozzy Osbourne.
Easy.
Easy
Prime
one.
Ozzy Osbourne or current Ozzy Osbourne?
You got to go with Prime. Who did I go for as drummer? No, I think I went for something like Phil Collins or something like that.
Yeah, you had Phil Collins in on drums.
And then I think I put Sid Vicious on bass.
Nice one.
And then I think I put Kurt Cobain on lead guitar. So yeah, that would be my
banging band. That.
I mean, I'm putting Joey Jordison on drums.
Respectful choice. Respectful choice. That
can't not have him. I'm probably putting. It's tough, but I'm probably putting Cliff Burton on bass. I'm going to dump Ronnie James Dio as lead singer.
Yes.
Good one.
I fucking love a bit of Dio.
Guitarist. Ooh. I'm probably going to put John Petrucci in there.
Nice one.
Right.
Again, quality. Well, thank you so much for coming on today. I mean, we've rattled this out in 24 fucking minutes.
That's incredible.
Is there anything else that you want to get out while you're here? Have we got any updates on a potential third album?
We are on the third album. We've booked into someone to get us recorded because for the first two albums I've sat in this exact room and produced it all myself. I've recorded everything mixed it all, mastered it all.
Play.
Yeah, but when you listen to it, you can tell that it's been done by somebody who doesn't necessarily know what they're doing. It's like half demo type stuff. So we want to upgrade the sound for the third album. Now that we've got an actual band together, when I did the first two albums, it was just me and the former bassist. We didn't have a drummer or anything, so I kind of had to do it all myself. Now we've got a band together. The plan is to go into the studio to record this third album. We've already got demos for I think 8 or 9 songs.
Oh wow!
So we're pretty much waiting to get off this tour to get in the studio and get it recorded. Pretty much. Some of our parodies are already coming to life. The originals are already coming to life.
Sweet as. So that sounds fucking ace.
I'm really looking forward to getting this next album out there. Cause I think we've evolved as the albums have come out. I mean, the second album came out it came out on the same day as we did our first gig. I scheduled it differently, so we did our first gig at the Lumley back in February, and I got the second album to come out on the same day. So we could do that at the same time. I want to do the same for the third album, but so far we're 2 for 2. So 2 albums in 2 years, both in February. So the aim is to get the next album out by February, but I'm not sure how that's going to turn around.
So it's like
fingers crossed.
Every year we have an album come out, which is good.
The plan.
You know,
that is like genuinely such good scheduling as well.
Keeps us busy, but I mean,
I've been
proper busy with these, but yeah, it's taken a lot of time getting the ideas down and then recording it and trying to get it all mixed. The amount of times I go through different mixes, I think one of the tracks had 76 mixes before I was happy with it.
Wow.
So it does take a lot of time sitting and going through, but
yeah,
hopefully with someone else recording us, it will be a lot easier this time.
Yeah, hopefully. But I think that's where we managed to waffle for an extra 2 minutes.
Yes.
Have you got anything else that you want to say before we end it?
Mine's going blank.
I don't think so, really. I mean, this is the first interview we've done.
Sweet.
Honoured that we've been chosen. I mean, we do a monthly live stream on our YouTube channel where we kind of just sit down and chat shit for an hour about the band and talk to fans and stuff. Inspired by Black Lakes because they do the same thing. So I kind of thought,
those boys are top tier lads as well.
Oh yeah,
we have always considered those boys UNCNTRD legend, like UNCNTRD alumni, purely because of how much they interact with us. They literally message us and just like, "Oh, keep going, man, keep going, boys. You're doing really well."
They're such good guys.
And
We've been honored to meet them a couple of times. They're such great guys.
yeah, they're absolute fellas. And we've managed to like get to the point where we've all got our own inside jokes together.
Wow.
That's amazing. Actually,
that's where you want to be. That's
exactly.
why we do this. I took the idea for this live stream thing because I kind of want that space where fans can interact and actually get to know the band and stuff. I feel like there's too much. You're either only on stage or behind the scenes completely. I want there to be kind of a space between the two.
Yeah. I mean, with this, I've kind of just like transitioned to doing lives, so then obviously our fans can interact as well.
Yeah.
As well as the other, like the band's fans can interact as well. There's like a merge of fans there.
Yeah, I think that's great. It's the two worlds sort of meeting, isn't it? Really, which it's great for everyone involved, really.
Exactly that. Well, boys, I'm going to let you boys enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, thank you very
much.
Thank you so much for coming on. It has been an absolute pleasure.
No worries, we've enjoyed it too. Thank you.
And we'll keep you updated. Well, this will be going straight to YouTube anyway, so
awesome.
Awesome.
At some point, I'm not sure. We're currently backlogged by like 2 episodes, but I'll keep you updated on when it's going to come out. It should be in about 3 weeks.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I will speak to you later.
Nice one. Cheers.
Laters.